Good day everyone! Today I will show you how to add and subtract decimals in the easiest way. In adding and subtracting decimals, we need to consider the following. First, line up the decimals. Second, place holder 0. And third, add or subtract. As you see on our screen, we have 4 examples. Let us try to answer them one by one. Let us have number 1. 2 and 45 hundredths plus 6 and 154 thousandths. In adding or subtracting decimals, we need to write the given in vertical column. In writing them in vertical column, we must line up the decimals. Let us write the given in vertical column. We have 2 and the decimal point is read as n, 45 hundredths, 6 and 154 thousandths. As you see, the decimals and the decimal points are lined up. If you notice, there is a vacant space above digit 4. Since 0 is a placeholder, let us write or put 0 above digit 4. Now, we can add or subtract. Since the operation is addition, we need to add. But before that, let us copy the decimal point directly below. Make sure that we line up the decimal points. Now we can add starting from right to left. We have 0 plus 4 is 4. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry 1/10. 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 1 is 6. Then 2 plus 6 is 8. The answer is 8 and 604 thousandths. Let's go now with number 2. We have 15 plus 3 and 254 thousandths. Let us write the given in vertical column. We have 15. Since 15 is a whole number, let us write the decimal point right after the digit 5. Now, we can write 3 and 254 thousandths below 15. Make sure that we line up the decimals. We have 3 and 254 thousandths. As you see, there are vacant spaces above digits 2, 5, and 4. How many vacant spaces do we have? 3. Since there are 3 vacant spaces, we need to write 3 zeros. Now, we can add or subtract. Since the operation is addition, let us add. But first, let us copy the decimal point directly below. Make sure that we line up the decimal points. Now, we can add or subtract starting from right to left. We have 0 plus 4 is 4. 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 2 is 2. 5 plus 3 is 8. Then copy or bring down the digit 1. We have 18 and 254 thousandths. Let us go now with number 3. We have 2 and 45 hundredths minus 2 and 14 hundredths. Again, we need to write the given in vertical column. Make sure that we line up the decimals. We have 2 and 45 hundredths minus 2 and 14 hundredths. As you see, the decimals and the decimal points are lined up. Since there are no vacant spaces or space, we don't need to write any 0. We can now add and subtract. Since the operation is subtraction, we need to subtract. Let us copy first the decimal point directly below. Make sure that we line up the decimals. Now, we can subtract starting from right to left. We have 5 minus 4 is 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. And 2 minus 2 is 0. So we have 31 hundredths. Let's go now with number 4. We have 2 and 62 hundredths minus 1 and 534 thousandths. Again, let us write the given in vertical column. In writing them in vertical column, we must make sure that we line up the decimals. Let us write them in vertical column. We have 2 and 62 hundredths minus 1 and 534 thousandths. Make sure that we line up the decimals. As you see, there is a vacant space above digit 4. We need to write 0. Now, we can add or subtract. Since the operation is subtraction, we need to subtract. But first, let us copy the decimal point directly below. Make sure that we line up the decimals. Now, we can subtract starting from right to left. We have 0 minus 4. Can we subtract 4 from 0? No. What should we do? We need to borrow 100 from 200. What will happen now to 2? It will become 100. What will happen now to 0? It will become 10 thousandths. Now, we can subtract. 10 minus 4 is equals to 6. Now, let us subtract. 1 minus 3 is equals to. Can we subtract 3 from 1? No. What should we do? We need to borrow 1/10 from 6/10. What will happen now to 6? It will become 5. What will happen to 1? It will become 11 hundredths. Now, we can subtract. 11 minus 3 is 8. 5 minus 5 is 0. And 2 minus 1 is 1. Therefore, our answer is 1 and 86 thousandths. That is how to add and subtract decimals. I hope everything is clear to you. Goodbye, children. Until next time.